Welcome to the deep dive. If you're looking to get up to speed quickly, you're in the right place. Today, we're zeroing in on the Happymodel Mobula7 O4. It's one of those micro-whoop FPV drones making waves. Think of this as your express lane to understanding what this little machine is all about. Our mission, basically, is to pull out the most important stuff from our source material on this drone. No fluff.
Exactly. We've got some really interesting details lined up. It's quite a package, actually.
Okay, let's jump right in then. So first up, it's an 80mm micro whoop. For folks maybe less familiar, that's small, right? Super agile.
Yeah, tiny. But that 80mm size is kind of a sweet spot. It's designed for freestyle FPV flying, the acrobatic stuff.
It works inside and outside.
That's what the source says, yeah. Small enough for zipping around indoors, but apparently capable enough for some outdoor fun, too. It's that versatility.
Okay, cool. Now, the source makes a big point about the DJI O4 Air Unit. Talks about Ultra HD video.
Oh, yeah. That's a huge part of it. 1080p resolution and up to 100 frames per second. That's really smooth video.
For a drone this size, that seems like a pretty big deal, doesn't it?
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
I mean, historically, you often sacrificed video quality on these smaller whoops, but the O4 delivers this really clear, immersive picture.
And low latency, too, right? That's crucial for FPV.
Crucial. You need to see what the drone sees almost instantly to react properly, especially with freestyle flying. That low latency feed is key.
Right. Okay, so what's powering this thing? The source mentions the crazy full HD flight controller, RS1102 motors.
Yeah, KV10000 motors and HQPROP 45mm bi-blade props, all running off a 2S LiPo battery.
So translate that for us. What does that combo mean in terms of how it actually flies?
Well, those high KV motors, the 10,000 rating, means they spin super fast. Gives you really quick acceleration and responsiveness.
Snappy, then.
Exactly. Snappy. Paired with those specific props and running on 2S power, the whole setup is geared towards, quick changes in direction, power loops, stuff like that. Perfect for freestyle.
Okay, and the source also mentions it's ultralight. How does weight, or lack of it, play into things here?
Oh, massively. Less weight means more agility. Simple physics, really. It can accelerate faster, stop faster, change direction quicker.
So good for experienced pilots looking for performance.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But the source also suggests it's good for beginners, maybe practicing in simulators. The lightness might make it feel less, intimidating. Easier to handle initially.
Makes sense. And what about the control link? It mentions an ELRS 2.4 gigahertz receiver. ELRS. That's become pretty standard now, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. Express LRS or ELRS. It's known for being really reliable, low latency, and having pretty decent range, even on 2.4 gigahertz.
And the source mentions fast packet rates, up to 500 hertz.
Yeah, that just means the signals between your controller and the drone are updating incredibly fast. So super tight, reliable control, really important when you're flying aggressively.
Gotcha. Okay, practical point here. The source notes a limited time price. 211,089 euros. Says 6% off over $1, valid till April 30th, 2025.
Good info to have if someone's actually thinking of picking one up. Discounts are always nice.
Definitely something to keep in mind. So if we boil down this deep dive, what's the main takeaway from the source about this Mobula7 O4?
The overall vibe is that it's really punching above its weight. The source calls it elite level, delivering pro performance, but in that tiny micro whoop package.
So the combination of that high-def DJI O4 video.
Right, combined with the agility from the lightweight design and the solid control link from ELRS. It's positioned as a drone that lets pilots really push their limits, fly harder, faster, clearer, as the source puts it.
So it seems like the Happymodel Mobula7 O4 offers a really compelling package then. That high-def FPV, the agility, reliable control, especially with that O4 integration.
Yeah, it definitely seems to tick a lot of boxes for people serious about micro FPV.
Okay, so thinking about this, the leaps in tech packed into such a tiny drone, it does make you wonder, doesn't it? What other areas of personal tech, maybe things we use every day, are sort of on the verge of similar big jumps in performance and what they can do?
That's a good question to ponder. Definitely food for thought.
Absolutely. Well, that wraps up our deep dive for today. Thanks for joining us.